Quotas, very important things. So you may enable quotas for partners and customers, tenants, for specific offering items. You remember you saw this on practically each of offering items. These things like number is 0 or something like this, because we did not set quotas yet, but it's as well, it is very important part of your proposition. You can set quotas for partner tenants, for customer tenants, and for personal tenants. It means for users which belong to a customer tenants. In reality, we have two values in quota object. It's a value and average. And in reality, it's quite simple. We have a value which is treated as a soft quota. In this case, if you reach this soft quota, you just receive notification, but no one service will stop work. So it continue to work, but you just receive this notification. And for partner tenant and for folder tenant, as you remember, you can only set soft quotas. But for customer and personal tenants, you can set as well average. And if you reach value plus average, these services connected to this specific quota will stop to deliver it. It means, for example, you can have some specific packets with discounts, for example, 5 workstation for fixed price. But as soon as you reach this 5 workstation, you just stop to work. So you can just buy 5 workstations protections, but no more, and just say by packets, 5 workstations, 10 workstations. Or the same, you can set quotas for storage. So you can set it independently of how Acronis build you. You just can build your own proposition. It's a very powerful thing. You can pack it with your other services. You can create the packages, or you just can limit usage. If you just, have this have the not pay in advance, or for example, pay after, you want to limit. So just you have, for example, 50 gigs quota and additional 50 gigs over average. So as soon as I reach 100 gigs, I just stop to have a backup, for example, for my workstation. So it as well very powerful things. Okay. What is, okay, so we now know how to set quotas. We need just to set these values. We remember that we just use update offering items as a quota object, and remember we saw it inside offering specific offering items. So setting values, we just have this quota set, and if you want to remove it, we just set quota value to null, not to 0, because if we set quota to 0, it means that offering items will not be accessible. Yeah, because quota, for example, for customers, quota will be exceeded immediately. As soon as you set this value to null, it will be resetted. Remember, when we disabled offering items, I just point your attention that for disabled offering items, quota object just disappear. It means as soon as you disable your offering items, you lose your quota settings. And remember, when we have initial flow of offering items set, we have all this list, and we can set this quota immediately, as well as remove offering items from this array. You can immediately set quota for this, for the array you receive. This can be part of, let's say, filtering editing. You don't need to provision and then set quotas. You can make it in one call. Just for demo purposes, I have it, and to give you more understanding what I'm doing, I just have it separated moving just topic by topic. But in reality, you can put all this together, enabling, disabling, filtering, and quota setting in one call during initial offering items provisioning or services provisioning. So how to work with offering items set quota flow? If you already, okay, you can just integrate it in your initial provisioning. You know now how to deal with this. On the other case, if you want just to doing it during after provisioning, you just the same. Remember, we know how to ask of all offering items belong to specific edition or all edition. Then you find using name or other filtering techniques, you can find all the offering items you need to set quota. And then you just set this quota, and only offering items with which you want to set quota, you put into the same endpoint, like tenant ID offering items. That's all. The same as update, but I just specifically differently split it, so not to mess you up with this, because it's a logically in business logic there might be different topics. You can combine it together, but you can have all this stuff separately. Let's look how it works. And then I just, as soon as we just move through this, I believe I just show you how I set offering items inside PowerShell. So remember, the same as always. For example, let's deal with customer tenants. So customer tenants, I have per workload, I just send, I receive all the items regarding this stuff. I have this, you know, it's already disabled, yes, so I just have it, let's status, check what I have enabled. Okay, storage. It's not inside storage, local storage. Okay, workstation. I have this enabled, so I want to set it quota for this stuff. So I just go to set offering items, which I have here. I just replace it specifically only for one thing. For demo purposes, you can combine as much offering items as one call as you want. So just PVP workstations. I want to set value to, and it is customer. I want to set value, so I want to give ideas that I give you 5 possibility to propagate 5, and you receive notification, and then 5, and you will stop servicing. So put the same offering items, just send. And if I look into here, I can see I have a version which requires to follow in updates, and overage and value. Let's see how it looks like on cloud side. Just refresh it. And here we are. You can have it here. I can have 0 usage because I don't have anything installed. And if I have addition here, you can see 5 quota, 5 average. What we want to do, we have here. Let's check how it can be worked with partner on partner. So you can as well, you can have this quota set through partner to customer, and it might be, you know, kind of additional stuff to control your spends or other thing, which very useful. So as it mostly belongs to tenants, we can just use this thing, just copy what we use for here. But remember the difference that for partner, you can't set overage. It is always kind of soft quota. So set offering items for partner tenant, just copy here, workstation, 0.5, 0 cent. I have it set, but if I check even if it here, it's just overage doesn't matter. It will not be given any attention. So here if we go to partner side, go to configure, and move here, you can see here we are. I have, of course, only soft quota. So as expected. So you can set for let's say for each of the thing, you can set it. You can set backup storage limitation. You can set in bytes. In API calls, it in bytes. So you need to convert from in bytes, which normally 120, you need to multiply by 124 to deal with these quotas. So you can put it stuff on each of the thing, and you can build very sophisticated proposition, and you can provision, as I told you, just one call, all this stuff. You don't need to do multiple calls as I did. It's just for demo purposes. During initial flow, you can do it. Very sophisticated thing, move through it, can create great differentiation and build your own proposition, which not be just translating Acronis school. You can combine, you can have bundles and something like this. And this stuff really helps you to create this unique thing for you.